What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a blessed and amazing day so far. I'm gonna just do a quick tutorial on how I caught um, EurNzd this week. It's very simple, actually, and let's just get straight to the point. So what I was looking at, is we had this downtrend, right? And then the market was kind of getting a little choppy, right? So what I saw was structure got broke right here, right? Structure got broken right here. So that gives us permission, maybe, that we can see this go higher, right? So when I look at this, the last obviously the last down candle before this whole up move is down here. But if we're going off the previous order block, this is that monthly down candle prior to this up move, right? So this would be my monthly order block right here. So I go and I put monthly. I'm looking at this candle right here, this black candle before these two white candles, right? So that was on the monthly. That was my focus area, right? When it gets into this zone. So now I go down to the weekly time frame and I look for which area my weekly order block would be in, as right here, right? So this line right here, weekly, right at 65280. 65280, right on that institutional price number. Now you guys can see what's going on right here. This last down weekly candle before this long bullish move up, we came back into that weekly or monthly. We came back into that monthly order block zone, right? So now we want to refine these. So weekly, we drop down to the weekly, find our weekly order block area, right? As you can see right here, it went right to the T. Okay, so daily perspective, right down here, we came and we wicked this entry right here. You guys see this entry right here? "15-minute time frame perspective, right around this weekly order block zone, we had an inverted head and shoulders created, right? So I don't normally typically look for price patterns like that. I don't trade price patterns like that. But one thing that I do see happen a lot around these areas, around the, monthly, weekly, and daily order block areas, there will be some type of price action, double top, double bottom, inverted head and shoulder. There will be some type of price action in these these higher volatility areas in the market, right? So if let's go to the daily again real quick. And see, so look, so like say right here, here's a double top, okay? Here's a double top right here, right? They got their profit. It came down 400 pips. Retail got their profit, but it came back up, right? So larger time frame price patterns like that, they don't matter to me if they're not in a high energetic area, right? If they're not around where institutional sponsored candles are, then these price patterns are irrelevant to me, right? They're irrelevant to me. Here's a reason why, right? Here's a double top down here, right? Here's a double top down here. But if I look at this last up candle right here on this daily time frame, this last up candle right here, and I go over, well, here's another double top right here, right? Here's another double top right here. But as you can see, the move compared to this one and this one is drastically different, right? It's much larger of a drop. Why? Because we waited until it got into that higher volatility area, that more volatile area where institutions have left their footprints right there, right? They left their footprints right here. So, when you're looking in these areas, make sure, that you see, you can see, those price patterns, that retail trades, but, they're not trading them in the right areas, right? So look, 5-minute scale, you can really see we had an inverted head and shoulders right here. We even had a double bottom right here, which actually could have been where your entry was. So if you entered on this double bottom down here, let's put a line right here, where I entered actually, we can go back to the 4-hour time frame, and you can see where that line is, hopefully. You see where that line is on that 5-minute double bottom? That's where that entry was right here, this line. I'll change the color of this line so we can see. So it's this green line. That was the entry, right? So as of right now, I am currently up around 220 pips. All right. So very simple, guys. Trade off of these order blocks. Price will come back to them, and if they don't come back to them, don't sweat it. Don't worry about it, because there's always going to be new setups, and the market is always moving. There's always money to be made in this market, and just because you miss one setup doesn't mean that it's the end of your trading career. It's not the end of the world. There's always going to be more money to make and more setups to take, right? So that was my quick little tutorial on how I caught EurNzd straight to the T off of a weekly order block. And like I said, we're currently up around 220 pips. And yeah, that'll be it. Hope you guys have a blessed day, and let's get this bag.